Hey guys, okay, so let's start part 2 of the kitchen reno. I'm getting ready to sand the ceiling, the parts of the ceiling that need to be sanded, so that I can paint the section of the ceiling that need to be sanded. And I'm really hoping I don't have to paint the entire ceiling. So let's cross our fingers and hope and pray that I don't have to paint all of the ceiling, just the sections of the ceiling that are ugly. New stove, and I got it for half off in the scratches and dings section of American Freight, where I buy all my appliances, because it has scratches on the sides, y'all, on the sides. Do you see the sides of my stove? No, you don't see the sides because it's inside. So anyway, and really the scratches that were on the sides were not that big of a deal anyway. So okay, so anyway, we're gonna get started on the ceiling. Okay guys, so I'm done with the first go around. I'm gonna wait for it to dry. I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow to see what it looks like, because I guess clouds are coming overhead, and since I don't have the light up there, kitchen can get really dark in here when the clouds are going by with the skylight. And yeah, so I don't know if one coat's gonna do it or not, especially in that corner. It's super dark over there, and I can't tell if I did a good job over there or not. So yeah, that's it for now. I'm going to go spray paint the light so I can let it dry and get it back up, so I have a light. Well, after I make sure that that part of the ceiling is done, then I'll put it back up. Okay, on to the next part. Okay, this big huge piece of plywood behind me is fixing to be the support for that island table, whatever we're gonna call it, in the kitchen. So I'm gonna cut it. It's gonna be 51 inches by 23 3/4. So I'm gonna cut that piece, and then the post that I bought, the 4x4x8 post, is on my front steps. I never brought it in the house, so that's out there, and I need to cut that so that I can make essentially a table to go up underneath, so that we can cut out the supports that are there right now, because I can't cut those out until we have this built. So we're gonna get all of this built, and then me or Brian can cut those out, and then we can slide it up in there. All right, let's get this done. I got that done. I got 2 of the legs and the, I don't know, the table part. Brian thinks we might be able to just do 2 legs. I'm not sure. Hopefully 2 legs will be just fine. And then I'm going to stain those legs the same color that I plan on staining the floating shelves, the 2 floating shelves that we will build right here and over there. And I can't remember the color that I'm going to use. All right, y'all. So I'm fixing to work on this side of the kitchen to get, it's a disaster. It's just, this kitchen's a disaster. Anyway, partly because it's messy and partly because it's a construction zone. So as you can see, because half of this stuff is still over here for working on this side of the kitchen and it was never put back. So fixing to move everything back over here. No, you're not allowed on the countertops. So I'm fixing to clean this side off, move everything back over here, and then clean this side off. And then I have to turn off the water to the sink. I need to get the sink out. I need to sand the countertops and then clean off the countertops after that. So that they're prepped, so that I can get the laminate overlay on them. I don't know if that's going to be the easier way in the long run, but that's what we're going to do. So follow along as I pull my hair out and get this done. I will be excited when this is done, but I am not really looking forward to doing it, and I'm kind of wondering why I get myself into these projects right now, because I'm really not looking forward to this part. But I'm getting it done. All right, let's go. So I got everything out from underneath my sink, and since I have a 1 bowl sink going into my countertop now, I'm fixing to take this one out. And from all the other YouTube videos that I've watched, I was trying to find a video that specifically said how to do the plumbing, and basically all of them said that you kind of have to play with it. So I'm gonna have to figure this one out on my own, I guess. But what they did say was that you have to turn off the plumbing and make sure that you put it all in the right spot. And then, so I took a picture so that I would remember that the hot goes down at the bottom and that the cold is up there at the top. And so I got that part. And obviously I'm gonna have to put my garbage disposal back in. That should be fun. So, and then I have the screws that go around the bowl of the sink and stuff up there. So let's get this part going. get a flashlight. I hope it works. Okay, yeah, it works. Because, well, first of all, I forgot how to take this out, so I had to figure that out real quick. And then I had to get a flashlight so that I can take out those screws that I was talking about that hold the sink to the countertops. So I got those out, or I got the flashlight, so now I can get up underneath here. That sounds comfortable. And unscrew them. So I'm going to do that real quick and then pry this puppy out. And then I gotta remove the faucet from the sink. And then I can start working on the countertop because I gotta put the laminate overlay on top of this before I can put the sink in. Yeah, so let's get this done. So I had the darndest time trying to get this apart right here. So I'm fixing to show you exactly what I did. And I had the hardest time trying to find a YouTube video for it. So just in case y'all can't find a YouTube video and you happen to find mine, I'm going to show you how to remove this in case you don't want to replace your faucet and you want to reuse your faucet. So let me mount this because I'm not going to hold this and try to do it all at the same time. So all right, so you have to have this pushed together. See it's apart right now. You have to push that together and then watch, I'm not going to be able to do it because I'm trying to, and then pull it apart. But these have to be together. Y'all, I was fixing to get a knife out and try to pry it apart. And I finally found a video, but I had to go through like 50 videos just to find one. And it wasn't worded very well. So anyway, that's how you do it. And now I'm fixing to take the weight off because it won't fit through this hole. So to take the weight off, I'll be able to slide this off and get this through, all these hoses through, and then I'll be able to take this out and start on the countertop. Let's go. So I'm going to go downstairs to the back room and cut the laminate into the size that I need for this part. And then I'll probably cut this part as well. So I'm gonna measure this part as well real quick. Hey guys. So change of plans. I'm pretty sure I'll insert this video before you see the time-lapse video. but I ended up buying laminate countertops. I'm disappointed. So this is what happened. The laminate sheet bested me. Okay, so I didn't have the right tools, okay? I didn't have the right tools. And in order for me to be able to do the laminate sheet, I would have had to buy the right tools. And the right tools would have cost me more than laminate countertops, okay? That's what happened. So let me show you. So what's happened so far. No, I'm not going to show you because you're going to see it in the time-lapse video. So anyway, we already have one of the countertops in. This is the other one. I think I'm actually going to have to buy one more. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to buy one more, which is going to have to wait until Monday. But whatever. I mean, we've already gone so long without anything. But at least we'll have a kitchen sink today, because the kids are like really mad about that. So I'm going to get this one, figure out the best way to cut this one to have more of the kitchen done. So let's go. Okay. Okay, y'all. So, fixing to work on this area. When I was waiting to be able to put it in the sink, the cat knocked it over. So, I had to buy a mallet so that I can hound out the areas where the cat messed it up. So I bought my mallet. Now I gotta unmess it up so I can silicone it in. But first, I have to glue it down and all that good stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna mallet it down and then I can do the rest of it. I'm going to, ooh, my hand's shaky. I'm going to brace this island thingy. Against the wall. Yeah, or something like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get this started. But before I do that, I'm gonna paint the wall. Yeah, I'm gonna paint the wall first because, you know, I haven't done it yet, so I might as well do that. Yeah. Okay. I need to do a couple things today. One, I need to put the bracings along here. So I just need to put one here. Brian and I discussed it. We don't need to do one here because it has this. But we're going to put, where'd they go? I bought these things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to attach them on here, either this way or this way. Probably this way, because then I can have more screws. Attach them here. I'll probably do 3 of them for maximum amount of structure. I don't know, is that the right word? I don't know. Anyway, probably do 3 of them across, and then attach the plywood to this. And the plywood's gonna go, how's it gonna work? Yeah, so I'm gonna screw this here, like that, and then the plywood's gonna go underneath it. And then I'm gonna screw the plywood in. And then I'm going to get the legs and screw the plywood into the legs. And then I need to go get 1-inch screws. And then the 1-inch screws all screw into the countertop. Of course, I'll silicone it as well, but we'll also do 1-inch screws to screw it into the plywood as well. So that is what I'm gonna do, but I'm also going to try something. What do I do with my sander? Oh, there it is. I want to, like, this kid can't ever put his popcorn trash away. Anyway, those 4x4 posts that I bought, or well, it's 4x4x8 that I cut down, they were pressure treated, weather treated. I can't remember what it was called. Anyway, so it has this green tint to it. And I didn't realize it was going to have this green tint to it. And Brian says that he doesn't think it's going to sand off. But I'm going to try. because I don't want it to have a green tint. And I'm afraid that when I stain it, it's not going to come out the color that I want. So, worst case scenario, when I stain it, if it's not the color that I want it to be, I'm just going to paint it blue, and then they'll match the cabinets. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not what I want, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. So anyway, I'm gonna grab some sandpaper and see what happens. Yeah, okay, wish me luck. Got the butcher block. So excited. Okay, so I gotta cut it. Yep, I gotta cut it. So that's fixing to happen. And then I gotta cut the second piece, and then I can go take it upstairs and make sure it fits. It's gonna be a 1/2 inch taller than the other countertop, but it is what it is. Like, there's no way around that. And it's fine. It's totally fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so let's get to cutting. Good morning, guys. Okay, so the kitchen's gonna be a mess, like always. Because construction zone, hello. But as you saw, I got the cutting boards cut, and I made sure that they fit, and they do. But now I'm going to season them with some food grade cutting board oil, because that's what Brian wants. And after doing research, I found out that, I don't remember if I already said this, so I'm gonna say it again. You can't just stain them. and then put something over them if you want them to be food grade. So I couldn't find a stain. You can stain them with a food grade stain, but I couldn't find a color that I liked. And you're also supposed to get them sealed, seasoned, whatever, within 48 hours of cutting them. So I couldn't find a color that I liked. To seal them with. So we're just gonna go all natural. All right, so let's get this done so I can make breakfast and start cleaning the kitchen. All right, let's go. Okay guys, so I got the bottom of the cutting boards done and let them set for an hour on for both coats, and then flipped them over, and I got the first coat on the top side, and they've been sitting for about half an hour. So they got about another half an hour before I can put the second coat on, and then I'll go put them over there to let them set, and then I won't really touch them until tomorrow. It says you can use them after like an hour or whatever. I think, I don't know, I'm just not going to use them till tomorrow, at least till tomorrow, and not let the boys touch them, and Brian won't be home until tomorrow from his working out of town anyway. So but right now I just put the finishing strip over here, and I'm going to just mash it down a little bit. Okay guys, so I've closed out this video like 3 times already, but this will be the final time that I close out this part of the video because I finished all the countertops. So let me show you what I have done so I can close out this part of the video, because the next video, sorry, I'm distracted because that knob was crooked. The next video is going to be tile, because I have the tile over there. I picked it up the other day. Okay, so let me show you. I'm running the dishwasher right now. So countertops, sink is in, butcher block countertops are in, stove, butcher block, countertops. I still need to stain that. So they're all in, and they're all pretty. I did put that in, but it's not staying down. As you can see, it is just not staying. So I think I am going to end up doing contact paper in another video. It's fine, it's totally fine. I don't care, because that ends up being a catch-all countertop anyway. And tile. Tile is in. Pretty. Just 3x6. 13 cents a piece with my military discount. And then I got, we're doing, I think it's called Pearl Gray for the grout. So it'll be, I don't know if you can see, but it's a darker gray, so it'll match the gray veining in the countertops. Yeah. So I'm done with the countertops. One step closer to being done. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, be blessed. Bye.